Hola amigos conquistadores constitucionales y bienvenidos de nuevo a este Moñas Run del Mass Effect. Ya somos espectros. Ya somos importantes. ¿Qué tienes que decirnos, Kaido?
This is it. The very heart of the Citadel, the pinnacle of galactic power. Kind of makes your head spin if you think about it too much.
¿Qué haces ahí, Aisley?
So, this is where the council passes judgment on all this little
¿Te has
folk,
caído?
huh? Ever get the feeling ran over our heads, Commander?
No te puedes caer, es un bug. Espero que cuando salgamos de aquí se pase. Ahora que somos espectros tendremos acceso a más misiones.
No, I'm...
Ah, misión nueva.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Sí, porque no es la primera vez.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Qué rápido te has enterado. Cuéntame de los
Something wrong,
problemas.
Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get... But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll
Hey.
find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
Pues nada,
I'll
misión.
upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ships.
¿Por dónde? Busca el grupo de reconocimiento. Ah, el Artemis Tau.
Maybe you can get some answers.
Vamos a completar un par de misiones que tenemos por la ciudadela. Lugares de los distritos, el antro de Cora. Ya no está Fizz para matarnos. Lo hemos matado nosotros.
I see why this place is so popular. It's got quite the, view.
Hey, Lieutenant, put your tongue back in your mouth before you trip on it.
I got business here, but not with you.
Empezamos la
Hi,
misión.
I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Charming girl.
Ahora veis qué pasa cuando intentamos salir del bar.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What was that about?
I guess we better go find out.
¿Puede ser un policía infiltrado? Chun, 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 chun. ¿Teníamos más tareas aparte de esa? Ah, sí, esta de James Bacia. En la... que quería que le recuperasen el cadáver de su mujer. Pero antes creo que aquí estará, supongo. Una persona a la que hace tiempo con la que no hemos hablado. A ver si vuelve ya a estar otra vez. Con las escaleras estas perfectamente en 3D modeladas. No, todavía no está de vuelta. El fan vuelve a aparecer otra vez. Pero bueno. Ya que estamos, primero hagamos lo de Bacia, que es lo más sencillo. Vayamos a las embajadas. Así de paso podemos hablar con Udina y con... Uf, qué lejos están, a lo mejor no hablamos con ellos. Tendremos que hablar con ellos, pero me da mucha pereza. Voy a hablar con el soldado que está en el bar, como todos los soldados. Es este.
My
Hola.
goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Me va a ayudar una
Yes.
persona.
A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks.
Oh,
Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
hay dos opciones ahora. O decirle, primero vamos a investigar. ¿Cuánto tarda la
How long do you
investigación?
think this research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
Entonces,
You
¿por
gotta
qué?
have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
Ahora puedes decirle que no está bien y le devuelven el cuerpo, decirle gracias y hablar con
I'll tell
Bhatia.
Mr. Bhatia
Voy a
about
hablar con
this.
Mr. Bhatia para
It might make
convencer,
it easier for him to understand.
Thank you, I appreciate
para
that.
convencerle de que,
Please
oye,
let me know if you have any other questions.
salvarás a gente si dejas que investiguen el cuerpo de tu mujer. Y que utilicen como conejillo de indias. Hola, Mr. Bhatia.
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
Hay un problema.
It's not as simple as I'd hoped. The military needs your wife's body for important tests.
Tests? They're holding my wife's body for tests. My wife served the Alliance faithfully. She gave her life for humanity. And this is how they repay her.
Mr. Bhatia, your wife died defending humanity. We still need her help.
What right does the military have to hold her body? She's already given her life.
She died a hero, Mr. Bhatia. And now she has a chance to save even more lives.
It doesn't matter. She's dead.
Yes, she is, Mr. Bhatia. She died fighting for what she believed in. She sacrificed her life to keep you safe. I think she'd want to make the most of that sacrifice.
You're right, Miss Williams. She would not flinch from her duty. Let them run their tests. Let my wife save lives so that others are spared the loss I feel today. Goodbye. Thank you for finding me answers.
Oh, nunca había seguido esta línea de en vez de convencer que le liberen el cuerpo, convencerle de que lo dejase, que lo investiguen. Pero oye, también es chula. Y hemos conseguido más virtud. No. Aquí. Oh, mira cuánta virtud tenemos. Tenemos una barbaridad de virtud. Ya que estamos aquí y en las embajadas, vamos a hablar con Udina y con el teniente Anderson a ver qué nos cuentan. Ahora que somos espectros. Somos los renegados de la galaxia. Vamos por ahí disparando. Somos como los cowboys. Ah, no están aquí. Claro, están al lado de la nave. Pues bueno, entonces vamos a completar la misión que nos queda con Jenna. Que creo que tenemos suficiente encanto como para hacerla. Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day. Corre. Sí sé. ¿Tenemos dinero suficiente como para hacer cosas? No, tenemos una miseria de dinero. Y todavía no hemos llevado las pruebas a la reportera, que también se las tenemos que llevar. O aún nos quedan bastantes misiones para completar todas las que hay en la ciudadela.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were there to help her.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always playing the angles, detective?
It's part of the job. Now are you gonna help me or not?
No la voy a hacer entonces porque no podemos conseguir la mejor opción. ¿Qué hago? ¿Hago trampas y que recargo antes al haber guardado? ¿O espero a...? Voy a ser mala gente, voy a recargar. Ah.
I'll help you, but I need some
I'm
details.
trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down. Good luck, Commander.
Pues es lo que voy a hacer. Lo siento mucho. Esto está mal. Es feo. Ahora me siento sucio. No demasiado, pero un poco. Espera a tener un poco más de encanto para poder hacer la solución perfecta. Porque, ¿qué coño? Hagámoslo perfecto. Que nos lo merecemos. Pues entonces voy a darle los datos a la reportera, que le vendrán bien. Y a lo mejor hasta nos da otra misión o algo. Rapitrans al rescate. Están en los distritos. Ese mercado creo que es lo que nos deja más cerca. Sí. Debería estar ella por aquí. Si no tengo ahora los puntos suficientes para hacer la misión de llenar la de después. Será por ti. Será por veces que tenemos que venir a la Ciudadela. Hola, Emily Wong.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist.
Las noticias vuelan, ¿eh?
I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
¿Te sirve esto?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Oh, hemos conseguido dinero. Experiencia. ¿Qué vamos a ver qué misiones nos quedan? Esta que no la vamos a conseguir. El fan que todavía no está. Ah, y luego ya las demás son misiones secundarias por el espacio. Pues bueno, creo que ya estamos preparados para ir a la Normandía. Y hablar con nuestros jefes teóricos para que nos digan lo que hay que hacer. Al Sise. Podemos ir con el Rapid Trans, pero bueno, cojamos un ascensor para conseguir algo de diálogo con nuestros compañeros. Y escuchar la musiquita. Que la echábamos de menos.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Totalmente no han desaparecido, para nada. Sabemos dónde están. Están en algún punto de esta galaxia. Oh, se acabó la musiquita. A la cubierta de atraque, por favor. Rapidito. Tin, tiririririn, tiririri, tiririririn.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Jo, qué rapidez, qué eficiente es esta chica. En el tiempo que nosotros hemos cogido 2 ascensores, ella ha hecho un reportaje entero, lo ha editado, lo ha publicado y se presenta por la noche. ¿Qué viaje de ascensor más incómodo? Decide algo, por favor. Hablemos del tiempo. Uf, menos mal que hemos llegado. Hola.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me.
Qué mala persona es Saren.
I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Lógico es empezar por allí. Además es una compañera.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Oh. Cuéntanos cosas, Capitán Anderson.
Yes, Commander?
Cuéntanos sobre Pharos.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
¿De Artemis Tau?
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
¿Dónde está Liara?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Sutil. ¿Y Noveria?
What can you tell me about Noveria?
Noveria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Noveria respects. But they aren't popular.
Ahora cuéntame tu historia con
How are you
Saren.
holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
¿Y qué pasó entre
Tell
tú y
me
Saren?
what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now.
No me
Ambassador
digas.
Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
¿Cómo lo hizo
I
Saren?
think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
Toda esta historia es un libro publicado.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Tanta gente
How many
murió.
casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
¿Cómo te puede hacer
Saren
la
caused
culpa?
the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Qué mierda. No fue tu
Don't
culpa,
blame
que lo
yourself,
sepas.
Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
No es justo.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Bueno,
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
no.
I should
Continuamos con la
go.
misión.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Y hemos conseguido más información. Esto es la misión que aparece cuando lo de... Están completamente seguros que saben dónde están. Ahora tenemos la misión de ver si búscalos porque no tienen ni puñetera idea de dónde están. Y en la ciudadela ya no nos queda casi nada. Pues creo que es momento de subir a la Normandía por primera vez. Como capitán. Entremos a la Normandía. Decontamination. in
Stand
progress.
by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress.
Pantallas de carga, el amigo favorito de todo el mundo.
Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. but it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Es tiempo de hacer un diálogo alto, sí, hacer nuestro speech para todo el mundo.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Chon, 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 chon. Así como va subiendo la temperatura.
Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
Wow, eso es... Pero bien, hay un diálogo como Dios manda.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance.
¿Y la banda sonora cómo suena?
Yes, ma'am.
Y además consigo 4 de virtud. ¿Le podemos hablar algo con Joker?
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors and everybody knew. They all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not going to break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
Vale, me quedo tranquilo.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Bueno, ya sabemos más cosas sobre Joker. Y creo que habiendo conseguido convertirnos en comandante de la Normandía, ya es buen momento para dejarlo. Y abandonar al pobre Joker con su enfermedad de huesos de cristal. Chao, chao.